Greetings. Today we're considering part 4 of honoring God and one another. We begin with the literal of 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 13. The selected ones, together with, referring to the church in Babylon, she is greeting you all, and Marcus, referring to John Mark, my particular son, he's greeting you all. A church in Babylon, you say? Someone has suggested that this is a mystical statement about the true churches of Christ in conflict with the religious Babylon as described in the book of Revelation. There are two facts to be considered, though, concerning this idea. One, the book of Revelation had not been written yet. And two, the true state church union would not be fully realized for another 200 years. So as Peter opened his first epistle, he noted several geographical locations which could be included in the general phrase Babylon. He said, Peter, an apostle of Jesus Christ, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bithynia, elected ones, according to the foreknowledge of God the Father, through sanctification of the Spirit, unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Jesus Christ, grace unto you and peace be multiplied. So this word, Strong's 4899, son electos, translated elected together with in 1 Peter 5:13, is the same word that Peter used in 1 Peter 1:2 with the preposition soon or sign, S-U-N-S-Y-N in our language, prefix which means together with. So Peter was writing to first century Christian church members who had been scattered abroad concerning the gospel of Jesus Christ. The Greek noun diaspora, Greek Strong's number 1290, is used to describe this group of people in John chapter 7, verse 35, James chapter 1, verse 1, and 1 Peter 1:1. While the Greek verb from this same stem, number 1289, states the action by which they became known as the diaspora. It was used 3 times in Acts 8:1, 8:4, and again in 11:19. So let us take notice. These people were members of the church at Jerusalem, of which the Apostle Peter was one of a plurality of pastors, as we call them today, or elders as they were called in that day. Then in Acts chapter 1, it says Saul was consenting unto his death, and at that time there was a great persecution against the church which was at Jerusalem, and they were scattered abroad throughout the region of Judea and Samaria, except the apostles. We look down to verse 4 of Acts 8, it says, Therefore they that were scattered abroad went everywhere preaching the word. We come to Acts 11:19, and they which were scattered abroad upon the persecution that arose about Stephen traveled as far as Phoenice and Cyprus and Antioch, preaching the word to none but unto the Jews only. John 7:35. Then said the Jews among themselves, Whither will he go, that we shall not find him? Will he go unto the dispersed ones among the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles? James 1:1. James, a servant of God and of Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. Acts 1 declares that they were scattered into Judea and Samaria. Acts 8:4 states they were scattered everywhere they went, they preached. And it lists the locations, Phoenice, Cyprus, Antioch, but here they were still preaching to the Jews only. John 7:35 is a question by others about Jesus' possibility about working among this diaspora, these dispersed people. Since this is prior to Acts 8:1, the use of the term here must apply to the Jews scattered by means of the Assyrian and Babylonian captivity in John 7:35. James 1:1 provides no geographical locations for those scattered abroad, and that brings us back to 1 Peter 1:1 and the locations given: Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bithynia.